Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Ooh, let me fix this. Okay. Hi, how are you guys? I wanted to do a quick, I wanted to do a tag because I don't think I have much on my video, on my channel. I think if I have one or I have none. I'm not even sure. I have to go back and check. But I've been watching a lot of videos pop up, a 19 random tag video. And even though I didn't get tagged for it, I wanted to go ahead and do one anyway because I thought it would be fun. So this is Nadia's 19 random tag video. I jotted them down here on my iPad. I put them here. So let me go through them and see exactly what I put about myself. For starters, number one, I don't like Disney. Don't judge me. Let me explain why. It's not that I don't like Disney. It's just that me and my husband, ooh, this is still messed up. Me and my husband, we've been dating since I was like 19 years old. And ever since I was young, I love roller coasters. So I find myself going to parks that are full of like roller coasters, like not really like kid parks, you know, like more like adult thrilling parks. And now I do have children. Now me and my husband have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. So of course, now, you know, we'll go to Disney and stuff like that. I think Disney is beautiful, but I get thrilled about going to like roller coaster parks, not like Disney World. You know, like I go to Disney World for my children, but it's not what thrills me. Like I don't think Disney World has like the best roller coasters. To me, the roller coasters are just okay. But it's still a beautiful place and it's a magical land, and I probably will go every year because my children will probably love it. We've already been once and they love it. So if that's what they love, that's where we will be. Two, I have a tattoo right after my daughter was born. She wasn't even that old. I went and I got a tattoo. It's nothing I can show you guys. I just have one. It's a butterfly, and I don't think I have any more than that. I do love the one that I have, but I'm really scared. I'm always scared. I was scared even when I got this one, that I was going to go get a tattoo and it wasn't going to come out like right. And then I'm stuck with this thing on my body. Like, no, like I'm just not going to do that. And I don't want it in places where it could be shown. So I only have one, and I think I'm gonna end up staying with one tattoo. Three, in high school, I was a straight A student, like straight A nerd student. I think I eased up a little bit when I was in like 10th grade, like my second year of high school. I eased up a little bit and I made like, you know, like A's and B's or whatever. But, you know, I always made my parents proud. I got my grades. I studied hard. I would come home, do my homework and things like that. I did college. You know, I did what I had to do. So I'm proud about that. But honestly, like right now, like if you told me to go back to school, I'd be like, no, like I don't want to go back to school. I don't want to finish anything. Like school is great. I did what I had to do, but I'm done. I think I have way too much on my hand to go back to school. Four, I don't like to drink. I just cannot get used to the taste of beer and liquor. And I do some drinks, but I like to do drinks that are a little more fruity and drinks that you can't taste the liquor as much, which my husband tends to call Girl Scout water. He's like, you're drinking Girl Scout water. You're not even drinking like a good drink or a normal drink. And I'm just like, whatever. I like what I like. So I like drinks that are not strong. Five, avoid confrontation. I do not like confrontation. Like I was one of those kids in high school that if there was a fight breaking out, everybody was running to the fight and Nadia was running to class. Like I just don't like people arguing. I don't like fighting. I don't like confrontation like that. And everybody does say that I have a big mouth, and I do. I mean, I do have a big mouth, but I still don't like arguing and like fighting with people and telling people off and things like that. Like it's not me. And there's a lot of people that just can't handle certain information, and you just can't tell them certain things because they'll flip on you. And I'm not messing with those kind of people. I'm sorry. Don't like it. Six, love a warm climate. I'm from New York. I was born in New York. I moved down to Miami when I was about 8, and I've been here ever since. And I do not like the cold weather, guys. Even if I go back to New York to visit, like I'm going to visit in the summer. Like I don't like being cold. I don't like all those layers of clothes. I like to be in a warm climate. And if anybody's been to Miami or knows about Florida and Miami, it's like always hot and humid here. So, I mean, I think it's because I've gotten accustomed to it. It's like now I go to the cold weather and I'm freezing. No matter if I have like 6 jackets on, I'm still freezing. You know, and then I step into a store and then I got to take off like 6 layers of clothes. Like, no, not doing it. I love steak. Every time, I cannot cook it. I cannot cook. I don't even think I've even attempted to make a decent steak, but I will order it with the quickness at a restaurant. Like, I don't care what's on the menu. I don't care if they serve, I don't care what they have on the menu. They could specialize in chicken. I'm ordering a steak. I love steak and I like it well done. And my husband's always asked me, even when we were dating, he's like, why is it that everywhere we go, you order like me? You order a steak. And I don't know, I don't get it much at home. Even when I was younger, my mom didn't cook much steak. So when I got the opportunity to get beef or meat or whatever, I would eat it. So I'm a meat lover. Even though I know I need to tone it down, I still love meat. I do not like talking about the end of the world. Those movies that talk about the end of the world and the world's coming to an end and whatever, 20, whatever. I don't like talking about it. Point blank, not even talking about this anymore. I'm going on to the next one. I am a morning person. I have and always have been a morning person. I would rather be at my job at 5 o'clock in the morning and leave early. And regardless if I would want to do that or not, I would still walk into my job like giddy and awake, and I don't need coffee, none of that. I am a morning person. But after lunch, like after 1 or 2 o'clock, especially if I've been up really early, I'm not in a good mood anymore. Like, I start to do my little mini shutdown. Not that I turn into, you know, like I don't function. It's not like that. But you know, some people, they're not morning people, and then as the afternoon goes by, they get better. I'm more of a morning person, and as the day goes by, I do not get better. I get worse. So I could do anything in the morning. I can conquer the world in the morning because the morning is better for me. I could do anything in the morning. 10, I don't function without breakfast. Like, my parents have always instilled in me that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. To me, it still is, and it always will be. I can eat, you know, like some people can have like cereal for breakfast. No, I can eat pancakes, eggs. I don't care what time of the morning it is. I will throw down pancakes, waffles, eggs, bacon, sausage, whatever it is. Big breakfasts. My parents have always, even on like when I was in high school and you know you have to be at the bus like at 6 o'clock in the morning, I would have eaten pancakes and eggs already by 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I love breakfast. And it's funny because all my coworkers, if I don't order breakfast or make breakfast or get to work already with breakfast in my system, they already know. They're like, because I'm not a morning person anymore, like I turn into like a completely different person. They're like, Nadia, did you have breakfast? Would you like me to make you a sandwich or something? Because they already know that if I'm not having a good morning, it's because I haven't had my chance to have breakfast. So breakfast puts the day together for me. I definitely need that meal. 11, I'm very independent. I have been since I was young. I've held on a job since I was like 16. And at times, even when I didn't need it, I've always had like 2 jobs. Like sometimes I just wouldn't quit the other one because I just wanted, you know, more money and, you know, to be even more independent. I've always paid bills at my parents' house, and that's just how I am. Like, I like to be independent. They always say if you like things done, you do it yourself, and that's how I am. Even though my husband would say otherwise because I'm always asking him to do things, but I do like to do things on my own. 12, I realized that I never told you guys how I ended up being on YouTube. And I do owe credit to one of my good friends that I actually, last year around this time in March, my daughter was having a carnival and I had to do face painting. And I had no idea what I was doing. And one of my friends told me, why don't you just go on YouTube and why don't you look it up, and you'll see tons of videos on, you know, like designing your face and doing things with your face. And I went on there, and I don't know how that link led to doing eyeshadow and doing stuff, and it took off from there. Like, I just started seeing like tutorials, and I fell in love with makeup ever since that day. So honestly, I always knew about YouTube, but I would only go on YouTube for like music videos, to like watch music videos, or if somebody said, hey, check out this funny video that's on there, but not beauty related. So I owe all of that to my coworker. Okay guys, sorry about that. I left and came back for a second because apparently my son has mamitis right now and he doesn't want to be anywhere but in my arms. So we're gonna finish this tag together. You want to say hi, Aiden? Say hi, big boy. Oh, you tired? You tired? Ooh, you got a cough. You got to excuse his little coffee poo. All right. Another random fact about me is that I am cheap. I am ridiculously cheap. Yeah, I know. Everybody always tells me, you don't have to remind me. I am a cheap person. It is what it is. I'm cheap. Number 15, I have absolutely no patience. People tell me that too. I have no patience, especially with my 2 kids. If both of them start going crazy at the same time, I'm like, oh no. To me, the world is coming to an end. I'm like, no, 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 no. So who evens me out is my husband. My husband has like a ridiculous amount of patience. Like where I go crazy, he's like, you know, everything is like peaches and cream. So he's literally, I need him. Like I need my husband. Like without him, I don't know what I would do. Number 16, I have a new thing now that I have to have sweets before I go to bed. And I know you guys are looking at me and you're like, all right, you're skinny, whatever. It doesn't matter. No, it's going to catch up with me in the future and I need to stop. And I don't know why, but it seems like my husband, he tends to bake like cookies and stuff like that. And then I'll eat them like right before I go to sleep. So that is like absolutely horrible. So, but I don't know. So now even if he didn't make cookies or I have nothing, I'm like scavenging through my pantry to try to find, you know, like something sweet. Aiden, you don't want anything up here. Number 17, I am in love with reggae music. Like reggae music, ever since I was like 16 years old, I've always loved that kind of vibe, that music. Like I love reggae music. To me, and I'm not Jamaican. I'm nowhere near it. I don't know. I just enjoy reggae music. Yes. I'm almost done. I'm on 17. I'm on 17. 18, I love to read. Yes, I'm a nerd. I absolutely love to read. Reading is my thing. Oh my God, he's dropping my perfume bottle. And you guys haven't met my daughter. Titi, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Ooh, little boy. See what I go through? This is what you do when you have 2 kids. 1 1 and 1 4. Say hi, Taylor.
Hi.
Okay, walk Aiden over there. Woo, see guys? Okay. All right, this tag is coming really close to an end. Walk that way. 18, like I said, I love to read. Reading is, I'm a nerd. Like the minute that thing, the Kindle came out, I grabbed that. And now I have books even better. They go to my iPad, so that's great. And 19, I forget very easily. I'm always getting in trouble for that. People say something and then I forget it. And like, I really forget it. Like I'm really too young to be forgetting the things that I forget. But anyway, as you can see, I have a big audience in this room, so I need to go. I have lots of things to do, but I wanted to share that tag with you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.